Hello all and welcome back for episode 9 of our Hannibal Commander Campaign. In this episode we will be continuing our war against the Edetani to finally secure Iberia, whilst also keeping a very close eye on what Rome is doing across the water here. So we can see, they still have Lilybaeum and Corrales, but we still have our allies here protecting us, and hopefully they continue to do so. Meanwhile, in Iberia, this Edetani army has moved up, and our force has just arrived in Numantia. Hopefully, we'll recover, and we may have to top it up with a few more units. Maybe do some merging here as well, but we'll see how we look. We can't do anything this turn because this turn was when we moved the army into the city in force march, so that is fine there for now. Okay. We have a good bit of money here. Gold. What we do with that, I think we're probably best to improve our food situation. We could get a hoplite barracks and open up African elephants. But I think right now it's more important that we get the irrigation ditches. Yeah, okay, so let's do that there. They'll give us an extra 3 food, an extra buffer should anything happen. We won't do anything here. Well, we have no money now, but also because I look forward to upgrading this, but the public order situation is just too volatile here. But it should hopefully... It's improving. It is improving. Okay. Right. That is all well and good. We do have a spy over here as well, so we will continue to move her towards Iberia, or I guess we want to move her down here, or him down here, which is all good. And now we can have a quick look at diplomacy. Macedon, still no trade.
I am here to listen if you speak honestly. Truth will be your shop.
Okay. Well, if I give you a little bit of money.
We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer.
Moderate. Rejected. Okay.
My people.
That's fine. Oh, actually, I also want to check with Liguria if they would do a non-aggression pact. They will not.
I thank you for the offer.
So that would be extremely beneficial for us. So I think they have clearly grown pretty powerful. We need them to fight Rome. That's going to be extremely valuable to us. So we can see they have at the very least this entire province and this here. Expect a clash with Rome for them will occur at some point, which is fine. Okay. Good. So let's end this first turn of episode 9 and see what occurs. Rome. There's an army there in Corrales. A sizable one as well. Okay. Libya moving around. Nova Carthago moving away. Oh, please don't do that. That's not what we really need right now. Okay, inspired populace, which is good research. Unhappy populace here. Yes, okay. And statuette of Baal Hamon. That's excellent, okay. Military research rate. We're not researching military right now, but that's fine. We can use that eventually. Okay, very good. So let's look at pushing forward here. We're still not looking that good. So what do? Do you impact? It doesn't. Okay. We'll go back to standard stance anyway. What do we need to fortify? We can't because we've... Why can't we? Oh, because we're in a settlement. Do we need 50%? Okay, costs 50%, so we need to maintain at least 50% movement to fortify. So if we come here...
My lord, your next command, my lord.
Oh, are we slightly below? Oh, we are. Okay. That's fine. That's all good. We will... We do need another Numidian noble. So we'll get that. And I wonder if we just get one more Scutari. Which we can't afford. Okay. That's fine. We'll get the one Numidian noble because I think should they come at us this turn, our army's pretty depleted, but I don't think they have a force large enough to really take us down just yet. And hopefully, again, an additional turn of replenishment, fingers crossed, will put us in a better position again. Okay. And that is being constructed. Excellent. Our spy needs to continue to move further across. I'm not sure if I want to come here or here. I think we'll come up this way first, and then we'll move down. Ah, I see. Interesting. Massilia got pretty significant military up here. We're only having 2 cities. That's impressive. I guess their armies aren't mercenary armies like ours are. Okay. So... Oh, technology. That's what we need to decide on. So we have that, and I think what we got last turn was this one, which is going to be very beneficial to us. Wealth from culture could be really good as well. We do have a lot of cultural buildings. And +2 cultural conversion. That does look really good. Wealth from commerce could be good as well. And having a traveler's lodge available to us would improve our food situation. So I believe we can build a traveler's lodge in Ebora here, if we hit the research. That would give us an extra 3 food. It's also wealth from culture. And wealth from agriculture. Okay. So these don't actually provide us any wealth, now that I'm looking at it. This doesn't. So, in fact, I don't think we have any buildings that give us wealth from culture, even though we have a fair few cultural buildings. Commerce. Yeah. Okay, well that settles that then. We want to go for this one here. Even though cultural conversion is very good and useful for us, we need to diversify our food sources ultimately. So, with that said, let's jump back into diplomacy. We have that with the Edetani. I want to push Liguria further. Non-aggression pact. Still no, that's fine.
The man who hangs upon the shield of another is
And
nothing
if we
but a
offer you
burden.
200 again, maybe? Still no.
The man who hangs upon the shield of another is nothing but a...
Very well. Right, again, there's not a lot we can do, frankly, with these funds. So we need to just continue pushing next turn. We'll see what our spy has to say about what's in RC here. But, yeah, we'll see how that goes. So let's end turn again. The Romans pushing up, potentially. Ah. This we do not want. This we do not want at all. We'll enter on the side of our client state, absolutely. But that is not ideal. In fact, that bodes very poorly for us. Unless the Libyans manage to take Syracuse. Disease, it's fine, that doesn't impact us. And faction rises, the Ice-D. Okay, you don't see that happen too terribly often. Okay, let's send our agent further across here. Can you see? Not quite. Okay, this army continues to recover. Do we get one more unit? I think we probably do. We can save 5 gold by recruiting this one instead. So let's do that. And let's send this force down at the very least on a reconnaissance mission. Should I give it one more turn? Maybe we should give it one more turn and fortify, which improves the replenishment rate. Okay, let's do that. Because having stronger units overall is going to be more beneficial to us. I should have left that behind then, but that's okay. Okay, very good. Let's intern again there. Ah, okay. I thought that was going to happen at some point there. The Libyans didn't seem too concerned with holding on to Lilybaeum, given that they were moving their forces out of it. Although it would be interesting if they went for Corvallis, but I think the Romans have a strong force there. Politician has died, that's not ideal. Mission failed, that's not a problem. Faction destroyed, the RDI are gone. Which I assume is Sparta, no? Macedon. Ah. Interesting. Very interesting.
Be welcome.
Still no trade though. Oh.
If I can give you a fair answer. My people are wealthy in intellect and do not need your goods to
I
add
give
to their
you
material
200.
wealth.
Would you accept that? No. What about if I gave you
trade
400?
A bad idea. We do not want simple folk to be scared of the marketplace.
No, okay.
I think
We'll get there.
trade
We'll get there. Liguria, how are you looking for a non-efficient pact? Still a no.
The man who hangs
What about
upon
with
the shield of
400
another
gold?
is nothing but a burden.
Still a no. Okay. That's fine. Okay, our force is looking much healthier now. I think it's at a point where we can move it out. So let's bring our agent up again. Okay. So they do have forces here. That's not too concerning. If we move up this way, they don't have much happening there. Okay. So let's push down now. Excellent. This force is recovering, which is good, so I think we should be safe there. In fact, let's just I think we should recruit a late Libyan. And oh, actually, okay, yeah, let's recruit a late Libyan. We can remove that melee infantry unit next turn, save us a bit of money. About 90 gold, which would be useful given how low our income is right now. Okay. Inspired populace, outraged populace. Yep, that's not a surprise. We do need to build this up here as well. We have 2 turns until it revolts. And you are exempt from tax. No, we can't afford attrition at the moment. Okay. That's fine, let's end turn again. A lot of quick turns right now, as we kind of... Oh dear. That is not great. So now Carthago is vulnerable. Extremely vulnerable. And the Edetani confront us. Okay, I mean, yeah, so we don't want that. I think we are in a good position to tackle this. We are slightly outnumbered. But our forces are better. And we have a cav and missile advantage. Okay. Let's jump into the first battle of the episode. It should be a reasonably smooth victory, I hope. And then it should, I suspect, what are we actually, what kind of battle are we looking at performing here? We have a hill advantage. We are defending. I wonder if we should draw up along this hill here. We take these units, put them along like so. With the slope, it's going to be much easier to set up facing the army. So we want them to be able to see a unit so that we can ensure that they are coming this way. If we can lure them out into the open, that would be ideal as well. So let's just actually move further across here. Okay. Skirmish mode is off, that is fine. Let's put our hoplites on the flanks here. Okay. Perhaps these units, we hide them. We can, I think we'll just keep these units back and keep them hidden. Bring our general up here. Again, try to draw them over this way. And the approach that we'll actually take will be, I think we'll be better off if we take a Trebia approach here. So if we, which actually I should say should include, okay, so we'll put this unit here, this unit over this flank, but these two units, let's hide them back here. And we will send our... So it'll be a semi-ambush here as we draw them up this way. And we can consider this kind of, I guess, crevice through the mountain here an old riverbed where we're hiding our forces. Just not 5,000 of them. I think, or 1,000. Was it 1,000 that Hannibal had in Trebia? I think, yeah, that was hiding. Yeah, I think it was 1,000, okay. Okay, let's begin. So, they should be heading our direction. Right into our trap.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Oh, and they have, okay. For a second I thought that was our reinforcements. We can pretend this river down here is closer and that's the cold frozen river they have crossed into. Hopefully they don't see our trap. Hopefully they just move straight towards our forces. Okay. Yeah, a lot of swordsmen and a lot of spears, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Looks like their reinforcements are coming up at a good spot to fall into our trap also. So let's just fast forward this here. Could be a problem that they're not coming in together. It could mean that this initial assault, we can't trap this initial assault. Okay, let's just move back a little bit. Let's walk. Okay. Just so that we don't get spotted there. Veteran shield warriors. Not too much of a concern, I don't believe. What are their stats here? Morale 63. Okay, yeah, our units are noble fighters are better for sure. And I hope that this force catches up quickly. And hopefully with them running up the hill, that will replicate the effects of them being tired as though having just crossed a cold icy river. Maybe? And they should start discovering our troops fairly soon. Yeah, okay, their reinforcements are catching up quickly. Good. The only part of trivia I guess we haven't replicated right yet is the skirmish that took place beforehand. Now, slingers should open fire fairly soon. Here we go, excellent. Onto the Skitari spears, that's probably a pretty good target actually. They bring their cav up, we'll definitely target their cav with the slingers.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Okay. Second force comes up here.
Noble fighters! Make them ready! Cut them down!
Actually, let's put them all on guard mode as well, if they can. Okay, you need to take them out, I think. Trying to find a better position, that's fine. Should you maybe fire on this unit? Please. We can get them all on quick reload, would be ideal. We just have to hold off this initial wave. Let's bring our general down, who is got low morale there. You're struggling. General, can you come and just support them? Inspire them, ideally. Okay. Why are you surrounded? What's happening here? Okay, General, you need to jump in there. Should hopefully clear them out. It's fine. Excellent. Okay. It's a bit messy. It's fine. Let's start bringing some of these units up now. And now that they've almost completely committed their forces. I say almost. Okay. Slingers. None of you should be in melee. Let's just reform a bit, I think. General, you just stay back there, and you can circle around, as can you. Or should I have you maybe supporting this fight?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Let us charge in there. Excellent.
Our men flee the field of battle.
So yeah, so we have a need to inspire them. We've taken some pretty significant damage on some of these units, that's for sure. Okay, we can move around. General, come back up.
Is dead.
Enemy general's dead, excellent. Okay, push. Push, push. You take out them, and you can run in here. Actually, you chase them.
The battle is
Okay.
turning in our favor.
Our line has broken here. That is fine. Let's get the general up. Put you in there. Back. Barbarians, you need to flee. Excellent. Okay. So let's start chasing them down. Cannot have anyone surviving this battle. Particularly infantry units. $11 men there. We can put you on. That's 2, that's fine.
What are your orders?
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Who else is running and where? So they have 32. So let's perhaps get this unit up here to tackle. Ah, did I not select them? Okay. You come up here. Thing is, you can all
Hidden units have been discovered.
turn that off and stop firing, please. You can also go off fire at will, and you can charge into. Okay. Our general took way too much damage in that battle as well. Need you chasing down someone. Anyone. Anyone that could possibly be left. So we scour the landscape. It doesn't appear like there are that many that have got away, or I'm just not seeing them. Okay. Keep going after them. Where's that? Ah. There we go. Or one of you needs to chase down. Okay, let's go. Mediums. I feel like some have slipped through around this area. I just cannot spot them. Okay. Well, let's just speed this up. Appears as though they've gotten away. Get them? Oh dear, okay. So just a couple units are likely to have gotten away.
American cavalry!
Riders, advance! Riders, forward!
Okay, let's end the battle there. That went pretty well. We did lose, it looks like we lost a unit of Skitari, 2 units of Skitari. Not terrible. They did pretty well. Oh, I hope we didn't lose that noble fighter though. We may have. But they did get a lot of kills. And our ambush didn't work quite as well as I'd hoped. Probably needed to be sprung sooner to prevent too many losses. Okay, we only lost 1 Skitari. That is actually fine. Let's enslave the captives because the wealth is going to be useful. Okay. Rival Banquet. Let's do the same thing as last time and attend. Dido's Faithful has a new tradition. We have a rebellion imminent up there. Okay, so let us formidable fighters campaign map movement range. Morale. That would be really good actually. 8% morale and minus 4% upkeep. Let's go with that. That is excellent. Okay. So, Dido's Faithful. Took a few hits there. That's okay. That is okay. We will need to replenish the losses a little. But yeah, let's just get one of them. Or can we get just save the save the $7 and get that one there. 7 gold, and let's jump down and strike the enemy. Wipe them out, they flee. Can we, if we go after that force, we cannot take the settlement, and we do want to take the settlement. So let's push down, take this settlement here. My concern here is if we auto-resolve it, we lose good units. So I actually, and I don't really want to lose an experienced noble fighter. So I think we fight this battle as well. So let's jump right in. Considerable progress this episode by the looks of it, assuming we don't have any catastrophic events, which, to be fair, that rebellion up in Tarraconensis could do that. Let's start deployment here. Okay. It's not a walled settlement, so that's not too much of a problem. So our Carthaginians will be valuable here, so will our healthier units. Okay. Right, so in fact, our skirmishers are going to be key to winning this because we should outrange them slightly. And we should be able to open 2 fronts here. So if we assault, so which ways can we go through? Okay, so if we assault from this flank, or actually this flank with these units, and then with our more offensive units, we can, who already have their own missile capabilities, we will flank through this way. So let's just group them and group them as well. Excellent, and we'll group our slingers. And then our cav, the healthy ones, the effective ones, can come over this side here and group them. Excellent. Not that these cav are, super unhealthy, but I just don't want to risk it. General can stay there. We probably won't use him too much because he took a lot of damage in the last battle. So let's start this battle here and move our slingers forward. Move our hoplites forward.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
And move these units forward as well. Okay, I should have kept them more hidden actually. Let's just move them in here. see if we can get them around. Perfect. General, you can come forward. So we want to be aggressive before their better units arrive.
Our spears are yours. Noble fighters.
You can run and you can run.
Noble fighters. Warriors, move it. Ready. Cohorts Parati. At speed.
Okay. Firing down, whittling them down here. Excellent. Okay, let's put them, let's just do that again, let's do that quickly. Take down this unit. We're luring them in through here, which is excellent. Let's charge on in. You need to wrap around. Perfect, slingers. You are, God, you're so good. Okay. Let's target them now. Let's push these units up. You can come in there, and you can come in there. Okay. This could be a relatively damaging battle at first, but at least this front here, but that's fine. Okay, you can handle that, and you can fire on them. Let's bring these units round now. We take out these things.
The gods are with us. Charge!
This should be relatively quick here. Got an excellent strong line. Okay. The general is routing. Perfect. Okay, blood on in. Let's go. Okay, let's push this unit up like so. Let's push these units up as well, so you can come after them. Let's get you up here. Now I don't know if we capture this point and we automatically get a win. I hope that would be nice. Okay, you fire on them. Fewer casualties on our side, the better. Okay, so we've got that point. There doesn't appear to be a timer, so that's fine. It's not unexpected. Okay, good. Let's save our ammo and let's jump up. Let's jump up here and take our healthiest hoplite units. Actually, our two healthiest hoplite units and put them up here. Oh, okay, well, they should probably finish that first, I guess. This thing is, let's keep pushing. You can run along here. And you can probably actually harass these units. Just put you on skirmish mode. Let's bring our cavalry out as well. Okay. Everyone should be running, please. Okay, so these two, let's bring them over here. Let's bring this unit back over this way. And where is the other unit? Okay. Oh, okay, so they do have javelins. That is good to know. Okay.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Let's bring a unit up here. It'd be good if skirmish mode kept Cav out of the javelin range of enemy infantry. That would be nice.
One of our units is
I
using
think the general back here, there's no point in keeping him in harm's way. You're fine there. Bring them over to harass these units. Put them in hoplite formation. Very cool. Okay, keep a little bit of distance, ideally.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, so you are out of ammunition, that is fine. Actually just... Oh, okay, they're already routing, that's all good. Okay, good big juicy targets over here. Let's bring this unit across. Okay, and they are being lured out towards our cavalry for some reason. Yeah, let's not have that. Let's just bring them all the way back here. I'm sure we could get a few good charges off, but again, the javelin's just... It's not worth it. Oh, yeah, okay. Speaking of not worth it, let me bring you across here. What are you trying to do? Are you chasing after the cat? They may be. You can focus on them now as well. Seeing as these guys are very much about to be dead. Okay, not the craziest charge, but that should do the trick. If you are quick, please. Let's go. Yep.
The enemy general is dead.
Perfect. You can come down here. Okay, excellent. This is going well. This is going superb, actually. I would like them to just confront our infantry, really, instead of chase our cav like this, but they seem pretty determined, so that's, you know, that's fine, I guess.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Reload!
In fact, at this point, it's probably worth bringing these two units over as well. And we get the rout, and victory! Excellent. Decisive victory. Hopefully we didn't lose too many men. 174, that's not too bad. Did we lose a unit of Scutari? Was that? Oh no, that must be our already damaged unit that I thought we lost last time. Okay, excellent. So Arse, the Edetani capital has fallen. This is excellent news. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, so let us I think we'll raise it. Because even though we don't have a whole lot of money, we can. So what is that there? Let's repair that and repair that. Excellent. And now we can put in our culture here it's very Punic. I don't think we need another temple. Let's put in a homestead. Okay. Again, that's just further sources of, and okay, they do have a small fleet here, which is fine. We can handle that. And we can delete this unit. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I mean, we should probably put another building in here if we're being frank. Let's put a gathering place in. A little bit of public order. But we should be positive next turn anyway, because I think the effect of the conquest is -40. Yes, and that only lasts one turn. And we're -34 at the moment, so we'll be positive next turn, so that's good. We are on the verge of rebellion here. Wonder if we should raise a force. We don't really need to bring... Or do we intend to bring Mago back? Perhaps we do. So if we raise Mago again... What are his effects on settlements? Not much. There's nothing to do with... So growth, cultural conversion. He also adds Latin cultural influence, which we don't really want. Okay, what do? You also add Latin cultural influence. That's frustrating. We've got to get rid of these Roman lovers out of our state. Okay. Speaking of Roman lovers, let's have a look at our politics really quickly. So, still -2, -5, -11. Okay. Risk of secession from the landowners. Oops. Oops. Pushing the wrong buttons all over the place here. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, what to do up here? I don't really want to be rushing back up to... Does this provide garrison? No. Nor does that, nor does that. Garrison here is... 3 late Carthaginians, Carthaginian Cav. Okay. I think that can defend us from whatever this is, so that's fine. I think we will be inclined to next turn shift this army up here to defend Arce from any potential naval assault while we take Tarraco. Because I think this is... Unless we raise a fleet now as well, but again, we're pushing our luck in terms of costs here. Why can't we raise a fleet? Ah, so none of these have to be generals, I assume, perhaps? Yeah, see, that still puts us in the negative, and we don't want to start taking attrition. Although next turn that will be finished, as will that. So perhaps we can do this. Save the tax there. We raise... If we raise Mago, only costs 90. Okay, and put him in here, minus 11. Okay, so very little impact. We could recruit some really cheap mercenaries. So that's 120, 176, 95. Just to let us hold on, for one more turn. If we can get it down to -9, and we save for one turn this province, I think that would be worth doing. Yeah, so let's hire 2 slingers. See what that does. -9. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. We can recruit 1 unit there. And that should put us in a relatively it'll give us 1 more turn, anyway. Because, are we... So that's reducing by 1 per turn. Okay. It also means we may not lose the settlement to rebels straight away. Although Mago may die. Okay, so household expands. Excellent. Troops recruited. And our settlement has been captured and raised. Troops recruited. Okay. So we have, this episode, we have almost completed the Cartaginensis province. We just need Ibesim. The Edetani capital has fallen. So I think next episode we're going to be in a great position to push on Tarraco and maybe even take this, depending on how long it takes to deal with this rebellion up in the north. So, with that, let's call things to an end here, and let's say that we've had a really successful episode, that the Edetani have a bloody nose, and the Romans still haven't attacked us yet. So I say that's wins all around, although we can anticipate perhaps a Roman attack in the next few turns on Carthago, which we might have to start looking at what we do here. But that's an issue for next episode. So hang around for next week to find out what happens here. Do we finally crush the Edetani? Does Rome finally launch its assault on North Africa? Thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Cheers.